But you see that? Oh, wow. So this is what they all looked like swatch. I am so excited. Urban Decay, and this is the Moira. They literally look the exact same. Side by side, identical. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope that you are doing amazing. Today we have a Moira beauty haul, and I went online specifically to pick up their new chrome light shadows, and I picked up so many shades. I want to put them to the test side by side with the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadows because they are going viral for somewhat being dupes. My all-time favorite shade of like ever and ever and ever is Solstice, so I want to see if there is a dupe, if they work the same, create a look using some new items. So if you would like to see what I picked up, swatches of all the chrome light shadows that I bought, and an overall first impression of what they look like, well then you know what to do. Just keep on watching. Now I am a huge fan of Moira Cosmetics. So far I have really enjoyed almost all products that I have purchased, mostly all eye products. So in this one I did pick up a new palette, which I am so excited to use. But like I mentioned, the star of the show is going to be the chrome light shadows. They just released these and they retail for $6 each. Moira Beauty is definitely on the more affordable side, but their quality is so good. So I think I picked up like 9 different shades, so I'll be swatching all of those. They also released new shades in their Love Heat Cream blushes, so I have 3 right on in here, which I'll show, and we'll apply one to the skin. I also picked up one of their liquid blushes, which I haven't tried this formula before. A Glow Getter Hydrating Lip Oil, which honestly I think I'm gonna put some right now because these lips are crusty dusty. This is in the shade Soft Peach, and it is this gorgeous soft neutral color that'll probably pair so well with lip liners. That feels amazing. I'm just putting a little bit because we are going to apply some at the end of the video, given that I also picked up 2 lip pencils, which I have not tried. And lastly, I did pick up their Dreamlight highlighter, which also a lot of people were saying could be a dupe for their Rare Beauty. So this video is going to be trying on Moira Beauty products, but I will be putting the Moon Dust side by side with the Chrome Light, and I will be putting this highlighter side by side with the Rare Beauty. So let's dive in. First, let's dive into the palette just to get some transition colors. Packaging is always so gorgeous with Moira, and this is their Celestial Love. I thought it was so fitting for Valentine's Day, like the pink theme. So this is what the palette looks like from the outside, and this is the inside. Look at how gorgeous those shades look. We have pinkies, browns, as well as some sparkle to put over the lid. Now, because I am going to go in with the chrome lights and the Urban Decay Solstice on one eye, I don't want to go into any shimmers, but I do want to dive on in with some mattes. First, we'll go into the color Unforgettable right here, which looks like it's going to be a beautiful transition shade to just get started. What I love about these palettes too is that they come with a mirror, and also the quality. I've spoken about it before when I did a dedicated Moira Beauty video. Is the quality is just up there. I would definitely say it is very compatible to Natasha Denona, Beauty Bay, which if you don't know are my top eyeshadow formulas. Also, Catrice Cosmetics just crept its way up there. I tried one of their new eyeshadow palettes and was blown away, and that palette is also $6. So I don't know, long gone are the days of just having to rely on high-end products to bring the quality. Drugstore and affordable products are definitely coming for them. With a smaller blending brush, I'm going to just go into a deeper shade, and we're going to go into this color right here called Mine. And I'm just going to start putting that right on in the outer corner because I do want to put the shimmer all over the lid. So we're just going to add some depth with this. And as always, this formula blends beautifully, so I would highly recommend getting your hands on one of these palettes. They are under $20. I believe their price point is $17.50 or $18, which is insane because you get 15 shadows, which is amazing. And like I said, the quality is top tier. Okay, that's all we're gonna do for right now because I do want to go into the chrome lights. Like I mentioned, I picked up quite a few of these because this type of eyeshadow is my preferred choice. I'll always reach for this type of product to just add that extra sparkle or glow over the eye. So when I saw that Moira Cosmetics released these and that they were advertised to be very similar to the Moon Dust, I immediately needed to pick them up. So I'm gonna just show you each and every one of them, but this is just the packaging that it comes with. You have the holographic box and then the color inside. And this is what the inside looks like. So you have a clear acrylic in the top. It says Moira right on in the bottom, and then the shade is inside. Okay, so we're pulling the hair out of the face and let us just dive on right in. This is the Urban Decay Solstice. It is literally one of my all-time favorite shades. I will always repurchase this because it is just the perfect color combination. It has some pink, it has some blue, it has some purple. Like, it is just an absolutely beautiful eye topper. So that's what it looks like. Now I do want to just swatch the closest color that I have, and that is going to be the color Summer Dream. This literally looks exactly the same as the Urban Decay, so we will put it side by side to see what it looks like. Gonna swatch it. Okay, very interesting. This is what it feels and looks like. Very similar. Okay, wow. Literally side by side, they look the same. I would say that the Moira one has a little bit more of the blue glitter particles in them that you can see, but as you can see, the pink base is the same, the reflection is the same. Wow. And I believe the Urban Decay ones are definitely in like the low to mid 20s, and this is $6. So if we have a dupe, that is amazing. Now the best way that I like to apply it is just to go in with my finger over the eye. So we're gonna do the Urban Decay over the eye right here, and that reflection is just gorge. Honestly, I never ever get bored of this shade, and whenever I want an eye topper and I just don't know what exact one to do, this is literally always my go-to. Like, look at that beauty. Obsessed. Now on the other side, we're gonna go with Summer Dream, and let's see how they look on the eye and if it is in fact a dupe. Wow, that is stunning, and literally they look identical. Now let me just zoom you in so you can see the eyes a little bit more. This is Urban Decay and this is the Moira. They literally look the exact same. Guys, I think we found a dupe, and what I love is that they have so many different colors. Oh my gosh, that looks so nice. Okay, well that just got me hella excited to try all the other ones, so I'm just gonna finish up the eye. We'll put some mascara and then we'll get to swatching. Okay, so eyes are done and I am in love. Now, because it is obviously a glitter eyeshadow, you do want to do this before you do your foundation. I already had my base completed because I am doing a wear test video, so keep an eye out for that. I am reviewing the new Kylie Cosmetics Power Plush Foundation to see how it wears, but I would highly recommend just doing the eyeshadow first. But guys, they're looking spot on identical on the eye. Like, you can't even tell the difference between which is the affordable one and which is the high end. So this is definitely a dupe that I am obsessed with. So if you like the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadows, specifically the ones that are like duo and trio chrome, you definitely need to check out the new Moira chrome eyeshadows. Another one that I did just want to swatch that looked spot on is another favorite, and this one is the Urban Decay Moon Dust in Diamond Dog. Now this one has a brown base with like silver glitter particles, so let's just swatch that one on here. That is what it looks like. Now this is discontinued and it is so sad because it's such a gorgeous color, but I do think that I found a dupe. We have here the color How Charming, and it literally looks the exact same. It has that brown base with some silver sparkle, like this deep chocolate. So let's see how that swatches side by side. Oh, literally almost entirely identical. Now I would say Diamond Dog is a little bit more reflective in like the shimmer wet particles, but this color from Moira is literally the same base and has that really beautiful silver sparkle. So we found another dupe for Diamond Dog Urban Decay. Let's go ahead and just start swatching all of this. We have this beautiful blue, and this one is called Midnight Blue. This is what it looks like. That is rich. Wow. stunning. Next up we have Sunstone. This is a beautiful bronze with some glitter particles. I have a feeling all of these are going to be described as stunning because they really are, and they have some great pigment and reflection on them. Next up we have DUPE, and this is a deep metallic silver, but also with some blue. As you can see, look at how pigmented they are. I'm literally just like swatching with one finger. It is insane just how gorgeous these are. Next up we have Full Moon, and this one looks like a lilac silver. Looks gorgeous. Look at that one. That one leans more silver on the arm. We have this beautiful pink color, and it is called Kiss and Tell. It has some silver and gold in it. Really beautiful. Next we have Sugar Crush, which looks like a beautiful everyday champagne color. Oh my god, look at that reflection. Oh gosh, that is stunning. We also have the color Renegade. Now this one also looks very similar to the Urban Decay Solstice, but this one leans a bit more pink, so I do feel like the other shade that we used on the eye is spot on. But as you can see, it has the pink base and that really beautiful blue reflection. Like, look at how gorgeous those are. I'm so excited that I picked all of these up because, like I said, this type of shadow is my preferred choice. They're so easy. You can literally just put them over the eye with nothing else, and it looks like you put so much effort into it. And if you want to add some depth and dimension like we did here, you literally take a deeper color. You can even take your bronzer and just put that on the outer corner, some mascara, and it looks like you put way more effort than you actually did. The next one is this beautiful color called Tempting, and look at how metallic and beautiful that one looks. That is a softer pink with some silver and gold reflex, which looks absolutely stunning. And then I'll just add Summer Dream, which is the color that I have on my eye. That is the dupe for the Urban Decay Solstice shade. And then we have one more, which is the Diamond Dog dupe that I mentioned earlier, and that is the color How Charming right here. So this is what they all look like swatch. I am so excited. They look gorgeous and reflective. And actually, now that I'm swatching all of them, I picked up 10 shadows, not 9. So we have 10 overall, and this is what they look like. Well, that was super exciting, but let's continue with the products that I picked up. Next up, I'm gonna go into the new cream blush in this shade I Fancy You. I have their original ones, and they have a ton of beautiful colors. Cream products, as you know, are all the rage right now, and they just added some really beautiful colors to the collection. So this is the one that we will be picking up today. It's really beautiful bubblegum pink. I'm gonna just start to apply a little bit on the cheek. That looks so gorgeous. Now I did just set the under eyes but not the rest of the face because I knew that I would be applying this cream product, but I love how it looks on the skin because it is a cream. It does dry down to a like soft matte formula, but it still kind of leaves a little bit of luminosity and dew to the cheek, which I really love and prefer in my cream products, just so that I don't look super dry. But look at how stunning I look flushed, which I absolutely love. Now the next dupe product that I do want to put side by side is going to be their Dreamlight highlight as well as the Rare Beauty highlighter. They literally look the exact same when you put them side by side packaging, so I'm really intrigued to see how they perform on the face and if they do look alike. And I am going to just swatch some of this on the hand because I do want to see what they look like side by side. I picked up the color Reckless Love in the highlight, so I'm going to just put that one right there. Wow, look at that reflection. And the Rare Beauty side that I'm going to be using is the color Exhilarate, which is also a really like soft champagne gold. Now texture wise they do feel different. The Rare Beauty feels softer, but they literally look identical, so I want to see how that's going to perform on the cheeks. Lately I've been enjoying applying my highlighter with smaller brushes like this. I feel like it just places them in a more precise way, so I am just gonna go on top with the Rare Beauty and we're just gonna put that, like, look at that reflection. We are beaming to the heavens with the Rare Beauty. Some people could like that, some people would not, but I love the reflection and it looks so soft and sheen. It doesn't accentuate any texture or anything like that. So really intrigued on how the Moira is going to perform. So we're going to put the Moira on the other side and we're just going to start to place that on top. Reflection is also there, as you can see, and Literally the colors look the same on the skin. Now I do just want to look up close and see what it does for texture. Now that looks absolutely stunning, and what I would say is the most similar thing between both is that they are beaming and they give that beautiful highlighter effect without having any glitter particles. Now I do have fallout from my eyes, so I do see like little glitter particles, but that's more the eyeshadow. But they are so smooth and nice on the skin, and they do not accentuate any of the texture that I have on my cheeks. So I am really enjoying that. I love that reflection. Also gonna just add some of that to the tip of the nose, because highlighter on the tip of the nose is a must for me. I love that. I feel like it just adds such a good shape to my nose specifically, and just kind of like contour without contouring. But that looks so good, and they literally look side by side identical. Lastly, we'll move on to lips, and like I mentioned earlier in the video, I picked up 2 lip liners. The first one we have here is called FTW. Let's just swatch that right here. Oh, that looks like a nice brown. So it's this color right there. And then the next color that we have is Fairy Tale. I picked both browns because that is the color that I like to wear the most. So let's see how they look side by side. So one leans a little bit more like brown and one leans a little bit more mauve-y. Which one do I want to do today? I think I'm going to do Fairy Tale, which is that mauve shade. Okay, but this color on me is perfection. It is literally like my lip color, but better. The formula I would say is not the creamiest I've ever tried, but it is not drying or tugging on the lips. So I really do like this so far. But overall, first impressions, I am obsessed with the color. And I feel like the color when it comes to lip liner is always the trickiest part. It's so difficult to find a color that can work specifically for me or what I'm looking for, because they typically always lean super pink. But I love this lip color. I think it looks stunning. And then lastly, I am gonna just go in with the lip oil that I applied earlier to the center of the lip to just add a little gloss. Oh, that feels good. Oh my gosh. And that looks stunning. Okay, so that is all the products that I picked up from Moira applied to the face. These are a must. You need to get your hands on these if you love single sparkly eyeshadows, and they are definitely a dupe for the Urban Decay Moon Dust. So I'm so excited about that. I have 10 shades to play with. Love it a ton. And also the Moira highlighter is for sure a more affordable dupe for the Rare Beauty. Both are great. Like I said, this one felt a little smoother, the texture, as opposed to this one, but on the skin, they literally look both the same. Dewy, wet, which I love, and they're powders, which is insane. I am a huge fan of their blushes. These are the other 2 that I had mentioned earlier that I picked up. But we did go in with this bubblegum pink, and I have the liquid blush, which I didn't get to in this video just because I wanted to focus on the cream, but I will be using this in a future video to see how it wears. But overall, I love Moira Beauty. I hope they continue to release products. Their eyeshadow palettes are literally one of my top favorite formulas. I think I have all of their most recent releases, and this is the one that I was missing, and I love it. I think it's going to be so pretty to just create a beautiful Valentine's Day look, spring looks. Like, I'm so excited to just keep on playing with it. Their cream shadows are amazing, like the ones in the palette, super reflective. I'm telling you, you just need to check them out. Get yourself one palette, get yourself one of these eyeshadow toppers, and then you and I can talk so you can understand why this gets me so excited. Well, that concludes this video. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, share it with your friends, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!